Hello YouTube friends, thanks so much for joining me. I want to show you guys about this. I was doing a video and I got disconnected, so I have to start over, but I will try to link them both together. The first part, I got this one out, cut in half. This one was done with the vase, and then I have this one. Before, this one was done with a dollar store vase. I put plastic around it, and then I I started doing this. I already cut this because this, I'm telling you, this was hard to cut. Probably one of the worst one that I had so far to cut. And I think the reason being was that I did more than 6 layers. So, see, it broke here when I tried to take it off. So I'm gonna have to fix this. But I want to tell you guys about this. So I already cut it, but before you cut, you come up here and you mark with a pen where you want to cut the excess paper. So you pretty much just go around all the way on top of your vase and you mark with a pen where you're going to cut it. The reason being that this will make it easier for you to cut, will give you a little bit better support, and so you mark as much as you can, and then you can probably cut that before you even put it together, because it will be easier. I am not gonna cut this right now, but you take it off, then you take your original vase off, which, oh, I got ink all over, sorry. This is the one that I had, that I did as a mold. So I'm just gonna put this on the floor. And then what you're gonna do now, I am going to leave this in here on the side. And then I'm gonna use the other one that I have it already cut. Now what you're gonna do, you have your glue ready, and then you put it together as perfectly as possible, and you use tape. You cut some little piece of tape, this kind of tape, see, and you start putting it together. Now when you do the newspaper, you can use the newspaper lines to help you put together. You see, I'm gonna show you guys, like right there, you see the little black part? If you match it perfectly and then you just put a tape, it's gonna give you a better line. And you see, any line you have, you just put a tape all the way around to help you leave it together. Then you're gonna do one more coat of newspaper. I use newspaper, but you can use paper towel if you want to, just as long as you put them in the glue, whatever paper you want. Because after this, you're gonna make, which I'm gonna have to do another video about that one, and I will try to see if I can do maybe one already and then do the video, because this way the videos don't have to be so long and you'll be able to see the finished product. I have one of my YouTube friends that said, oh, you never showed your finished product, and the reason I don't show it because I don't edit the videos. So but if you follow me and if you sign up for my videos, you will catch every one of them. I'm gonna have some videos about a previous thing done. See, you put the tape all the way around. I want to put some on the bottom too to make sure they are level, and on the bottom I can probably put a long one. And the newspaper makes it easier for you to line them up perfectly. I'm gonna do as much, trying to cover up the whole area, but you don't really need to. You can just cover up some. I just, you know, I'm a perfectionist, so try to do as best as I can and try to help people that don't know how to do it. A lot of people already done it, already know. So the ones of you who have already done it, um, you can sign up if you want to watch how I do it, or maybe you can even give me some tips. Leave it on the comment section. Some things that I can use to make mine better. I'm always open to ideas. I'm gonna do one more in here. Now, I already prepared the glue because I wanna put another one. I don't really need to put another one on top of this if I don't want it to, but I like it because this way it will look better when I put the plaster on. And so I'm gonna do one more of these to make sure it's perfect. And then I'm gonna come back tomorrow because it needs to dry, guys. You just have to make sure you let it dry before you do anything else. Every step of the way you have to let it dry. So when you're doing all this, you let it dry, and then you will come back to do the next level. The next step will be to make a plaster with I do it with the drywall. I guess there's different ways of doing it. If you guys can share with me some of the ways that you guys do it that you like better, I'll be glad to test it with that as well. As I told you before in some of my videos, I'm learning and I'm sharing as I learn, and I share with you guys whatever I learned, show you all the way through, and then I will show you the final results later too. I just want to make sure that you guys know. Oops, sorry about that. Let me turn off my phone. I'm not at working hours. I might put this video on working hours, but I'm not at working hours. And my clients, they call me pretty much anytime. So, I'll call them later. It's already late in here. But I love my clients, so whenever they call me, I usually answer, except if I'm doing a video. But I will, I'm sorry, I've been saying so many on today. I can't think straight. I'm tired. I've been working all day, so I'm really tired today. But it is what it is. Alright, so I'm done pretty much with these. I'm gonna let it dry. Then I will do the next step. I'm gonna prepare. I cannot wait to start coloring in that and painting and doing the next step. I'm also gonna be showing you guys the results of the second coat of the homemade primer. I probably will show that to you guys twice just so that you have, and also the results of the first part that I painted. I'm gonna have my husband make the hole, which you know guys don't need to see it because it's pretty straightforward to make a hole in the pot. Just need the drill bit. I can do it myself even. Just don't have the time, but I want to get that one done to show it to Donna because she wants to see what it looks like. So sign up, Donna, and I will show you guys. I really appreciate you all. Really appreciate you all watching. Most of my followers are the resin art ones, so bear with me, guys. I will be doing a resin art. I already got the canvas already. I'm waiting to get a piece because my heating gun got messed up, so I'm waiting for that to come in, which I check on Amazon because I bought it from Amazon, and I will show you guys when I do the video too, because that piece makes a big difference on your resin art. So I will show you guys and I'll tell you how much I paid for it. I don't know if that's allowed, but anyways, probably is. Because that makes a big difference on my heating gun for my resin art. And that's why I haven't done any resin art for a little bit of time right now, because my heating gun is not doing well. And with the resin art, you need to have your heating gun because you gotta have your bubbles out. So when I do the resin art, I'm also gonna do some other things with resin, which I'm excited. All right, so done. So this is gonna look like this. Now, you hear? I haven't even done the plaster yet, and it's already so hard just with the glue and the newspaper. Isn't that cool? The bottom here will be all leveled out when I do the resin, when I do the plaster. So I'm gonna let this dry probably, I don't know, 24 hours, 48 hours, and then I will come back. So if you guys, I'm gonna do the plaster with these drywall, what is it called? Quick drywall plaster repairs, 5 minutes working time. So this is gonna be interesting because it's 5 minutes. I'm gonna have 5 minutes. You guys are gonna love it because of the time. It's gonna be pretty quick, and I'm gonna show you how I apply this. So join me, sign up for it, and thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. I am gonna be cutting this one up and putting it together. And like I said, if you have a vase that you love and you don't want to, I don't know, maybe use it because you're afraid it will break, you can always duplicate it very carefully, of course. Oh, another thing too that I want to tell you guys, please be very careful with your tools. I have my grandson here and I'm always worried about him. He participates in many of my videos because he's my partner. And I always watch for this. This is dangerous. So be careful with your kids, grandkids. Keep your things on a higher or away from your kids. And also even be careful with that yourself too. Because you know that can pretty much give you a lot of damage. I usually keep my grandson, I do this in my studio. So I keep the door locked and my grandson out of it. Sometimes I do it in the kitchen. When I do it in the kitchen, I always make sure that I have that heated or that I'm not using tools like that just to avoid him getting hurt. So I just want to advise you guys to make sure you're careful with that. I hate for anybody to get hurt. So thanks for watching. Oh, another thing quickly before I go. If when you go take apart and this happened, you see it broke, that's okay. What you do is you just glue it back on and put another piece on top of it, and that will fix it. See, you just get a big good piece of it and you hold it down. So I'm putting another piece right there. I should like right there. Let me cut this because this is on the corners. You have to make sure you cut it so it doesn't get all messed up. But you can do a piece like right there. And another thing too, when you get ready to do the plaster, you can fix any imperfection. So when you go take it off and you break it, don't throw it away. You can fix it, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, and you are the best. Have a blessed day, and remember, God loves you. Take care.